Let's spend a moment with the wabi-sabi body. Wabi-sabi means acknowledging the beauty that is in the normal, the unspectacular, the impermanent, the incomplete, the imperfect. So I think all of those things can be applied to the body, and we're going to give it a whirl here. So place your feet on the floor and your elbows on your knees, and we're going to look into the palms of our hands. This is the beginning of acknowledging that we are incomplete and that we are in a process of decay and on a journey to who knows where. And then we're going to drop that heavy head in the palms of our hands and just really try to feel the weight of the head as you consciously release the lower back, release the buttocks, release the abdomen. And this is a position not of the thinker, but of the non-thinker. I'm letting the thoughts pour from my forehead into the floor, releasing myself into a state of non-thinking as a respite from all the judgment and the critical analysis and the evaluating and the worry and so forth. See if we can do that for a moment. Let's come up. We're going to web the fingers together and we're going to hook the knee. In this case, it could be your left knee, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to leave my arms straight and just lean back, and eventually that hammock, that webbed hand, will lift the leg. I'm just going to feel the heavy femur falling into the soft hip socket and try to soften my belly. If I can feel my back in the back of the chair, great. If you can't get there, it doesn't matter. Whatever range is fine. And then we're going to fall forward. Keeping the arms straight, I'm tipping the whole thing forward, and then the elbows release and the head hangs a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. And then lift again, elbows straight, eventually lifts the leg, and my back touches the back of the chair. Now as I fall forward and I release my elbows, when my head goes forward, I want to return to non-thinking. Just visualize non-thinking. You could even use that word like a mantra. Leaning back, and as you fall forward, non-thinking. Like ring that bell with the big head. The big clapper of the bell is the forehead, and I'm falling into non-thinking. Let's change change legs. Web the fingers, hook the knee. As you lean back, the elbows are straight, and you find the back of the chair. Just be here for a moment. Breathe into this new architecture. See if you can release into it. And then the whole package falls forward. Foot touches the floor, bend the elbows, bell, clapper, non-thinking, and leaning back. And as you fall forward, release the elbows, head, non-thinking. And again. And try to find your breathing, non-thinking. And again. Fall forward, non-thinking. And let's switch it up for a moment. I'm going to widen my stance now, wider than my hips. Like that big macho dude on the BART train. He's taking up 3 seats. Yeah? You know that guy. And hands firmly on the knees. We're going to use the hands to receive some of the weight. So I'm not pushing it in my lower back. I'm using my hands to resist. I'm still going to take that falling motion. I'm going to fall over towards one side, let's say the left hand, left knee. Then I'm going to scan with the back round, looking at the floor, to the other knee, and then push with the hands and come back up. We're going to go to the same side again. Drop to the knee, scan the floor, and push back up. I want to keep this in the realm that's not a stretch, this isn't so much about exercise, it's more about befriending the ease that the body has, that the body knows or can know. And we're going to try and find now the movement moving itself. So I'm not directing it, I'm just kind of following it. I know what the pattern is now. I go to one side, I scan, and I come back up. Yeah. Let's see if we can make it a fluid circle. Maybe it's a little bit smaller. So really the motion is following the motion. It's guiding itself. I'm making these easy little circles. I'm taking the ride of these little circles and resting the body wherever I can. Resting when the head is forward, resting when the head is up. Let's try going the other direction. Taking the little ride, resting, resting, resting. Following, following. This is ordinary, it's homely, it's unspectacular, it's not show business. I have my eyes closed. Easy circles, easy, breezy, greasy circles. Not making them perfect. We want the imperfect. We want to acknowledge that the imperfect exists and that it's okay to be that. And then finally, let's bring the feet back together. I'm just going to cross one wrist over and press the palm against the outside of the knee, and then do the same thing, crossing over. You see how the back already begins to open horizontally? We're going to exaggerate that a little bit just by softening. Middle of the back towards the chair. I'm not going to get there. I'm going to breathe into the softening. Let the head hang. Again, not aggressively, but just gently where it wants to go. Breathing. And let's just release forward again. Keep your arms where they are. And take it one more time. This time I want you to remember that the head, when it falls, is ringing that bell of no thinking. Just being in the cocoon of this movement. Good, and come forward. Let's just switch hands. You take the bottom hand and put it on top. Same thing, middle of the back, falling back softly. Feeling that widening, that horizontal opening, rib cage and shoulder blades really opening. And easy forward. Let's just do it one more time. Remember to ring the bell of no thinking. And falling back forward. Just rest for a moment comfortably. You can sit down. Don't worry about sitting up. Sit down in your body. Give it a little wiggle. Close your eyes for a moment. This is my wabi-sabi body. It's incomplete and it's homely and it just wants to be within itself. Thank you.